Now 2 minutes until our first game. 2 minutes till game number 1. And again, a hearty welcome to all of you before we begin our evening on the court. Let's begin with the playing of our national anthem. We ask you all please rise, and gentlemen, remove your caps. Time for our first game tonight, a spectacular 7 singles match. All points will double at the end of round number 1. It'll be Zugaitz in the red of post 1, serving the Cabanillas in the blue of post number 2. And the evening's underway. First point to post number 1. Here's Benetrix in the white of post 3. Scooped up nicely there by Benetrix. He'll flip the right side into the backcourt, but it's saved. Sugaites followed that perfectly. And that hit the red paint out of play, point to 3. Danielle wears the green shirt at post 4. And 3 scores again. Now Alai boys in the black at post 5. Winning reverse for the boys, point to 5. Now Chanika in the goal to post 6. Big hop on that Lutabote, point to the 5. Oyerdi in the brown to post 7. And 7 gets a point, completing the first round at Surunga in the purple of post number 8. It's out of play. One more point for post 7, and now the double point round begins. All points are worth 2. First to 7 will win the game. Uyard will serve to Cabanillas, who's back in post 2. Nice for Diamante that time, and the catch made on the wood by Oyard drives the right side that cannot be returned. Point to 7. Now Sugaites, post 1. And double point for the 1. Now Zugaitz will serve to Dania back in post number 4. That's how to play. And 4 scores. Now back in post 3, Benetrix. Point 3. Janika, post 6. High bounce, grab along the wall by Chanika, but the right side is too high and out of play. Point to 3. 6 points means possible game point for Benetrix in post 3. Here's Lee Boys in post number 5 to try to stop him. It's possible game point for the 3. Big bounce, point of game, post 3, 7 second and 1 shows. And tonight's opening game, won in post 3 by Benetrix with OERD second in post 7 and Zugaitz third in post number 1. The official results show an exacta of 3-7, paying $38.40, $36 for the Quinella, and the trifecta, $223.80. Opening number in the daily double is 3. We'll conclude that daily double with another singles match played to spectacular 7 scoring. Of course, we'll also feature win, play, show, Quinella, exacta, and trifecta betting as well on game number 2. Post time in 6 minutes. We always urge you not to get caught at the last second hearing that March music and wondering if you're going to make it. Get those selections in early. Game 2 on its way.
said I would. I left the hood, I said I would. If they could, they probably should. I left the hood, I said I would. I left the hood, I said I would.
I was caught up in a situation, could have gone real bad. I took a long vacation, no doubt left none of them mad. Gone, I left the hood, I said I would, so I'ma get mine and I won't feel bad. Nah, if they could, they probably should, but most finna end up in a two-man pad. Left the hood, I said I would. I left the hood, I said I would.
Ain't coming back.
If they could, they probably should.
Oh yeah.
I left the hood, I said I would.
I left the hood, I said I would.
Left the hood, I said I would.
I left.
I left the hood, I said I would.
Ain't coming back.
If they could, they probably should.
Oh yeah.
I left the hood, I said I would.
I left the hood, I said I would.
I was caught up in a situation, could have gone real bad. I took a long vacation, no doubt left none of them mad. I left the hood, I said I would, so I'ma get mine and I won't feel bad. If they could, they probably should, but most man end up in a two-man bad. I was caught up in a situation, could have gone real bad. I took a long vacation, no doubt left none of them mad. I left the hood, I said I would, so I'ma get mine and I won't feel bad. If they could, they probably should, but most man end up in a two-man bad.
Left the hood, I said I would. I left the hood, I said I would. I ain't coming back. If they could, they probably should. Oh yeah. I left the hood, I said I would. I left the hood, I said I would. Left the hood, I said I would. I left the hood, I said I would. I ain't coming back. If they could, they probably should. Oh yeah. I left the hood, I said I would. I left the hood, I said I would.
I was caught up in a situation, could have gone real bad. I took a long vacation, no doubt left none of them mad. I left the hood, I said I would, so I'ma get mine and I won't feel bad. If they could, they probably should, but most man end up in a two-man bad.
I was caught up in a situation, could have gone real bad. I took a long vacation, no doubt left none of them mad. Gone, I left the hood, I said I would, so I'ma get mine and I won't feel bad. Nah, if they could, they probably should, but most finna end up in a two-man pad. Left the hood, I said I would. I left the hood, I said I would.
Ain't coming back.
If they could, they probably should.
Oh yeah.
I left the hood, I said I would.
I left the hood, I said I would.
Left the hood, I said I would. I left the hood, I said I would.
Ain't coming back.
If they-
Second game is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points, and the points are going to double at the end of the round. First one, that is. Benetrix in the red at post 1, serving to Oresti in the blue post 2. Game 2 concludes our first daily double. And game 2 has begun. Nice catch there by Oresti at midcourt. And just over the Cesta point of one. Argoitian in the white at post 3. High bounce, point 3. Jagoba wears the green shirt at post number 4. And a strong right side winner for Argoitia. That'll be another point for the 3 and brings out Chanika in the black shirt at post 5. Point to 3. Lee Boys now in the goal to post 6. Terrific catch along the wall by Argoitia. And that's a smart save there by Lee Boys. Best he could do with that. And he's passed by a right side, point to 3. Urrutia wears the brown shirt at post number 7. Delicately saved by Argoitia. And Urrutia's response is a Dejada, point to 7. Now a tie on the purple to post 8. That's a point for 7. Now the double point round begins with Aresti in post 2. All points are double. Terrific grab along the wall by Urrutia, trying to pass to the right side. He does. And that's going to make it. Aruccia aiming for a chick-jack, and that'll do at 2 bounces, point to 7. Now Benetrix in post 1. Big right side, and a perfect right side by Aruccia. Point to the 7. 7 with a possible game point, and Aruccia will serve to Jagoba in post 4. Aruccia with possible game point, post number 7. Wonderful grab made there by Jagoba. Left side coming out for the bote. Clip the balls, and another bit of theft by Jagoba. This is going to be a hard one, but it will come out, and it's going to come out a long way. It's saved. Tejada. He got it. He got it. Before the second bounce, and that's going to be a run out for Aruccia in post 7, 3 second, 1/3. Aruccia with a perfect game out of post 7 in game number 2. Argoitia the place in post 3. The show to Benetrix in post number 1. The official result shows that Exacta 7-3, $81.80, 3-7 Quinella 28.60, 7-3-1 trifecta 419.80, and a 3-7 daily double $47. Time for our first doubles match of the evening and our first scratch of the evening. We mentioned number 36 Echeverry out of action tonight. So in post number 4, please put in Vicente. So Vicente and Zugaitz will be your team in post number 4. And scratch Echeverry from all his scheduled games tonight. The next one for him will not be until game number 6. But this is a superfecta game and the start of the first pick 3, where you try to get the winners of 3 games in a row on 1 ticket. The superfecta, if you don't know, also involves 4th place. So it can be a lot of fun and maybe even a few extra bucks as well. So in this game, post 4, Vicente replacing Echeverry. Post time, 7 minutes.
If they could, they probably should. Oh yeah. I left the hood, I said I would. I left the hood, I said I would.
Well, hello there, everybody in the online community. Dave Lamont, Benny Bueno's up here with me.
Hello, everybody.
And thanks for being with us again. And hopefully you guys will get out here this week, sometime this weekend. We got tomorrow night and then a doubleheader on Saturday and then the single on Sunday at 1 o'clock.
Yes. Happy Thursday, everybody.
That was for a short game, there was some dynamic catches and rebotes in that game.
Yeah,
that was pretty crazy.
It was a good match. I said it yesterday. The guys are starting to feel a little bit better. Had a couple guys come out early and practice today. It's nice to see. When you have a veteran crew, it's a different feel. Like, everybody's either injured or not practicing as much. But these guys are strong, man. I got a text message at 10 a.m. asking what's the earliest they could practice today. So, me being me, I came here today at 1 o'clock, so 3 or 4 guys could try out some new baskets and stuff. So it was kind of nice. But forget about all that. Forget about all that because what I'm reading here is that Dave Lamont is the greatest thing like on earth here. I mean, I'm going through the chat. And somebody, Chick Check Chula, which I will bet my bottom dollar that I know who this is, but I'm not going to ask for him to reveal himself. But I got a feeling I know who this is. But
all right. I don't know
who it is, but I know that if I were to meet them and they would say, "Hey, I'm Chick Check Chula," I would be like, "Of course you are." But anyways, he wants to know how you got started in Alai, and were you a fan or an amateur player before coming as an announcer?
A fan. I didn't start to play the game, well, except for in scatter. So I'll try to shorten it up. I was a radio sports director, and I was 20 years old at the old WNWS 790 AM. One of the guys I worked with, by the way, was the late Neil Rogers. And I got invited to Miami Alai by a man named Kevin Kaufman, who sadly is no longer with us.
Yes, I love Kevin.
And Marty Fleischman. And they were together. Imagine that combination together at Miami Alai.
In Miami.
Yeah, now this is before you got there.
I love those guys.
What was your rookie year? 80
in Miami, 82.
Okay, so this is like 80, so you're almost there. And they used to
actually
have
the ball boy in 81.
Okay, well I don't think I ever ran into you, but
no.
So I started going. They started inviting me, and also a friend of mine named Dave Lemon, who was working at the same station. We started going, and they would take us into the viewing room above the cage, and there might be a betting window in there sometimes. If not, we just walk down. And they would treat us to dinner in the old Concha Club.
You're talking about up behind the players' cage?
Yeah, there used to be an area for the media
room.
Yeah,
I remember a couple of celebrities. David Letterman was up there one night.
I was not up there when he was up there, but yeah. So we started going in there occasionally, and to see the sport in that way, and really appreciate it. So I started really becoming a fan. Unfortunately, in 1982, I lost my job at the radio station on my 22nd birthday.
Lucky for Alai, huh?
Well, it turns out that was the first year Dania Alai went to a summer session, and Steve Borey, who had been the announcer, was promoted to public relations director and decided he didn't want to announce anymore. They needed an announcer. Well, I had a bit of a Alai background, at least as a fan perspective, and I needed a damn job.
Yeah. And
so I came in and applied, and I got the job. So I started a summer session here in 1982.
Oh, wow. It's funny because in 1982, 83, I had some friends that had started playing here in Dania. Victor Magu, which unfortunately passed away recently.
Oh, I didn't know that.
George Lassa, just a bunch of guys that played here back then. Gilbert Trujillo and Iker Goricho. All those guys played here, and we had like an amateur background from either Orbeas or North Miami, so I knew all those guys. Morales.
Yep, he played.
So I used to play my games over there and then come up here and just, occasionally watch a few games. And then we'd go across the street to that bar, that Chalet Olay, I think it was called.
It was Chalet Olay, and then it became Three's Company. That's where I first learned to love chicken wings.
Those early 80s. And that was, wow, that was the beginning of yours.
And that was the beginning of mine. And then I started to play recreationally only. Yeah. I never competed in tournaments and everything.
I remember you blew out your bicep or something one
getting
time.
ready for a stinking media tournament.
At Miami Alai.
No, it was here.
Oh, it was here.
I ended up announcing it.
I remember being there.
Yeah, I had not. It was after I had left Alai. I was here for 7 years, and I got back into radio, and it just got to be too much. It was, weekends I'd be work 18-hour days on weekends, and I just couldn't do it anymore. So But I came back a few years later and playing this media, and I'm out practicing, and I feel like, why did somebody just pull a shade? That's not a shade.
I think
That's
everybody
my
heard
bicep.
the pop. Everybody heard the pop.
And
well, real quick, let me.
Yeah,
I know,
well, there's
hold that.
more to the whole story if you guys want it, but if not, I understand.
We'll get to that later because there was another question about Etcheberry.
Oh, yeah.
And notice that he's not in the program for Friday or Saturday, and he won't be in the program Sunday either. Yeah, he's just, we don't want to take any chances. Like I told him, I told our trainer, we need him for 3 months, not just a couple of days. So I just don't want to risk him going out there and blowing something out. So he's going to take the weekend off. He's working with the old number 35 from Miami Highlight, Pierre, as a massage therapist and doing therapy with him. So he's going to fix them all up, and he hopefully will be 100% or at least as close to it by Wednesday.
The average, I call me the elegant Steve.
Time for our third game. This is a spectacular 9 doubles match with Aron and Tukule serving in the red at post 1, Shanika and OARD in the blue at post number 2. This game features the Big 3 and the Superfecta. There's a serve, and the game has begun. Off the cesta, point to 2. Here's Lee Boys and Cabanillas in the white of post 3. Point 2. Now Vicente Zugaitz in the green of post 4. Vicente substituting for Etcheberry. And that's put away beautifully by Vicente on the remate, point to 4. Now it's Lalou and a Tyne in the black, post 5. Double bounce winner for Lalou, point to 5. Benetrix and Uranga in the goal of post 6. On the 2-all, a perfect shot by Lalou, point to 5. The brown shirts, Jagoba and Laborde, that's post 7. Five will score again. Now Rusty and Oyonard. They're teamed up in the purple shirts at post 8 to conclude round 1. And a winning Ramonte off the serve by Uresti. 8 stops the run and begins the double point round, serving to post 1, Aron and Toucoulé. Target to win here, 9 points. At the back wall, the catch made there by Oyonard. To the inside and handled on the first bounce by Toucoulé. Strong reverse, but didn't play the wall, so the catch was made. Picata, but handle to the backcourt. Great dig by Aron. Uresti plays the left side. Chance to Chula, just missed. Another dig by Aron. Uresti again goes to the reverse. Trying again for perfection. Almost got it again. It's saved again. This time smashing the court out of the right side, and it's going to be a winner. Point to the 8. Ali Boyce and Cabanillas, post 3. Tremendous catch by Oyenard. That takes 2 bounces and another point for the 8. 8 serving the 2, Chanika and Oyard. Remember, this is a 9-point game. In the corner, Oyenard is there. Point of the 8. 7 points, possible game point for Oresti and Oyenard at post number 8. And here is Vicente and Zugaitz in post 4, trying to stop them. 8 with a chance to win right here. Great catch back wall there. Zugaitz to Oresti from a half smash. Oh, wonderful grab along the wall by Zugaitz. Tough right side runner from Oyenard. He'll try to cross the wall. Can't quite get there, but pointed game. Post number 8. 5 is second, 2 is third, 4 is fourth. A run out for Oresti and Oyenard in post number 8. Lulu and Atine were second in post 5. Chanika and Oyard take the show position in post 2, and the superfecta is filled out by Vicente and Zugaitz in post 4. An 8-5 exacta, $87.40. A 5-8 Quinella, $56. An 8-5-2 trifecta, $309. And the dollar superfecta returns $710.80 for an 8-5-2-4 combination, $71.08 on the 10-cent version. First number in the pick 3 is an 8. In the fourth game, no scratches. We go back to spectacular 7 scoring. Another doubles game coming up with Win Play Show. Quinella, Exacta, and Trifecta betting available. Don't forget, we'll do this again tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. We'll have our first drawing. Your chance of taking a losing ticket and turning it into free casino play. That'll be tomorrow night. Saturday will be a doubleheader at 1 and 7, and then Sunday at 1 o'clock. Post time, 7 minutes for game number 4.
Show real, love me cause I'm so real. Gangsters, but they don't move like gangsters. Why do they walk like gangsters? But they don't move like gangsters. Why do they act like gangsters? But they don't move like gangsters. Why do they rap like gangsters? But they don't move like gangsters.
All right, so where were we?
We're right here. As a matter of fact, I want you to. You had a thought in your mind, and I cut you off to talk about Etcheberry.
That's
but
okay. No, I was just trying to finish things off because I was here 7 years. Started to play, again, recreationally. We would play, every Saturday during the summer to the point, and I got so addicted to it that I played with Caricho's father, who was a former player.
Yes.
And remember Salsamendi?
I do.
His
yes.
uncle would play with us.
Actually, when I was a very young lad, maybe 10 or 11 years old, they used to practice at the old Orbea's court on Sundays. They were also old at that time. I mean, I'd be surprised if they were still alive.
No, they were doing great, as a matter of fact. But it was so much fun. I've never had more fun playing any recreational sport in my life than playing Alai. That I remember my 10-year high school graduation came up. Kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
I blew it off. I had to play. It conflicted with my Saturday afternoon highlight game.
It doesn't surprise me.
So we'd play for like 2.5 hours, and then I'd clean up here. We'd just stay here and then go do it. Or we'd play. No, we never played in between performances, but we would sometimes on a Saturday night leave, because one of the things you used to do in this job, you see all these empty things here.
Right. Yeah,
those were the
where
lights.
The lights were.
We had the court lights. We had the house lights. We had a betting bell that we would hit with 2 minutes to go.
Right.
So we'd leave the lights on, and it would be a bunch, like 7 or 8 of us would go out, maybe less.
You had to practice with the dim practice lights, though. Right?
No. This would be 12:30 in the morning on a Sunday after the Saturday night performance.
Okay.
Ain't nobody here.
Because there used to be the same lights.
I remember.
2 settings.
Yes,
like,
practice.
Like these are the game lights,
Yep.
and these are the practice lights, and the practice lights were dim.
They were bad.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, like every few years, you'd have like a storm hit, and we'd lose the lights.
Oh, yeah.
Then we'd have to decide whether it was safe to play under the practice lights or not.
That's like a highlight thing, because it happened at Fort Pierce. I remember it happened in Miami, Ocala.
What's
all the
the Florida
places,
thing?
yeah.
I mean, it happened the first year I came back here, 2021. I remember we had a light thing.
Yes. We had to
and
cancel performance because.
Yeah,
of it.
we had a storm issue. It was not like somebody got in. But I mean, it was just so much fun and so addicting that we would play till 2:30 in the morning. We were off the next day, that Sunday. What the hell?
Yeah.
You're young, you don't care. I was single. I'm living by myself. What else am I going to do?
I was just down there with a group right before the first game. It was a small group of 10. It was like a networking event for a place called, or it's a group called Emerge Broward. They came out for the day. They're probably in the casino now. They were going to watch the first couple games and go outside, but they ran a little late because of traffic, so like 6:30, I was down there with them.
I saw you out there. Wonder what was going on there.
Yeah, we were taking some pictures on the court with some of the players and just kind of schmoozing a little bit. They were good people. We were actually planning this thing for like 9 months. They wanted to do it, but there was no live games. So we finally got around to doing it, and then they ran late, so we couldn't get them on the court. I had 4 baskets down there and some rubber balls. I was just going to teach them how to throw the ball.
Did anybody guess where my wife went to college?
They can't hear that.
No, they can't. It's her USC ringtone.
So, anyways, the point
is
is that when we went out there, I took the baskets and we went out into the audience with them and I showed them. And one guy, like, I knew it was going to happen. He put the basket on. I tied it for him. He was throwing the ball up against the fence, and I said it. I said, the reason I didn't take you out on the court so late is because once we go out there, somebody's not going to want to get off, if not all of you. It's that addicting where you're trying it for the first time, and you're trying to get it and try to throw the ball. And
first time I ever played, ever, Palm Beach Alai.
Oh, wow.
They invited Dave and I up for a media tournament. So we went up there, which is a long-ass haul for us.
Yeah.
And that's the first time I ever I think maybe Marty took me out to learn how not to throw directly into the side wall because, you're going to throw it 150 miles an hour your first time. Yeah. And then slowly but surely, and I got to where I could, if a pro wanted to practice, I might stay out there. Some pros were really cool about it. Others were like, I don't think so, buddy. You might want to head out.
Fun fact about me and Palm Beach Alai, the first time I ever played or practiced at Palm Beach Alai, I went in, it was like 1982-ish, 82, 83. I was a sparring partner for Joey and Alordui. They were playing in the NAJF round.
God bless the NAJF.
And a couple of the guys took me, the player manager took me and another player as their sparring partner. So first time I ever saw or played on was Palm Beach.
That was it's like a once-a-month thing for me to go up there on a Wednesday and then come back here Wednesday night. That was a
strange court. It was a nice court, but we'll talk about that another time. It was strange.
I agree. All right, you guys ready for Game 4? Because we are.
Good luck, everybody.
And we're off and running with game number 4, spectacular 7 doubles match. Arutia and Atine in the red of post 1, serving Lebois and Laborde in the blue, post number 2. Serve starts the game. Well, that did stay in, and one will get the first point. Chigoba and Uranga in the white of post 3. One score is there. Now Aral and Cabanillas in the green at post 4. That's one bounce winner, point to the 1. Vicente and Arguetia wear the black shirts in post 5. That clipped a little bit too high along the sidewall right off the scoreboard there, so that'll be a point to the 5. Now the golden post number 6, Arieta and Oyardi. Tremendous stretch catch there by Arieta. And he'll let that for the partner. And a good catch by Oyardi in the corner with no room to run. Inside placement, Arieta not fooled. Great catch on the bote corrido by Arguetia. He goes for the big bounce, and it's going to work there. Point to 5. In the brown shirts, it's post 7, Chanika and Zugait. Point to 7. Benetrix and Tukule in the purple of post 8 completing the round. Down the wall inside placement by Benetrix, and 8 will be on the board. Double point round beginning. With post 2, Les Boys and Laborde, points are double. 7 is the winning score this time. Point 8. Jagoba and Uranga in post 3. Ramate, that's just too good. Point to 3. Here's the 4, Aaron and Cabanillas. That sails out of bounds. Double point for post number 4. Here is the 1, Arrutia, and a tie. Double point for the 1. 1 has possible game point, and here is the 6. Arietta and Oyardi. Possible game point, post 1. Dug out nicely there by Arietta on the save. Beautiful catch there by Urrutia and a strong throw. That save will be too high and out of play. 1 will get the point and the game. Coming in second, post 8, the remaining 3 teams in a show playoff that begins with 5 serving 3. 4 awaits the winner. Cortada caught there by Jagoba. There's a Cortada, and that's 2 bounces. The ball bounced twice. Point to 5. 5 with a chance to win the show right here will face post 4. Point to the 5. They take the show. It's Arucci and Atine winning the 4th game tonight in post 1. Benetrix and Tukule, second post 8. Vicente and Argoitia, third in post number 5. The results are official. The exact is a 1-8 for $110.40. The 1-8 Quinella 40-60. 1-8 $5 $2 trifecta 209.80. And in the pick 3, the second number is 1. Let's go back to singles, and coming up, a spectacular 7 singles match. No changes in the card for Game 5, but a reminder that in Game 6, which begins the pick 4, to scratch Etcheberry from post 7, Benetrix will take his place. But in this 5th game, with win, play, show, Quinella, exacta, and trifecta betting, no changes for game number 5. Post time in 6 minutes. Good luck.
my mind a lot. Don't need no time watch. I don't know how I got you in my pocket spot. Yeah, that's babe, miss you every day. You like my oxygen. Make it seem like the barging down. Got my heart no barging in. From the bed to the floor to the couch. Might wake the neighbors up. Break you in then break you out. In the end, we gon' make a child. Then we gon' hit the shower. Part 2, we don't need no pause. With Misty, we gon' get tipsy. Don't need a power slide.
Copy my steel. Face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. No cap, I'm real. The plastic bars from a copy my steel. Copy my steel. Face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. No cap, I'm real. The plastic bars from a copy my steel.
Got my heart no in the bed. Break you in then. Get us every day. Got my heart no in the bed. Break you in then. Get us every day. This sound like Argentina. Had to fist my demand. No, they don't want me breathing. Still I rip like Dania. Got on 3 Jesus pieces, looking like Jay-Z and Yeezy. So far from conceited, but how can I be defeated? I hate to turn my wrist on like I'm Ben 10. Rappers think they doing something, I'm not a fan. I told my dad today, he said it's all pretend. I got back in my bed, now I got no friends.
Copy my steel. Face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. No cap, I'm real. The plastic bars from a copy my steel. Copy my steel. Face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. No cap, I'm real. The plastic bars from a copy my steel. Copy my steel. Face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. No cap, I'm real.
Salute to you from our Game 5 singles players in the Spectacular 7 game. Cabanillas will serve in the red at post 1. Argoitia blue at post 2. All points will double after the first round is played. There's the serve, and we're underway in Game 5. High bounce, point 2. Laborde in the white shirt, post number 3. The Picada scores for Argoitia, point 2. ORD in the green at post number 4. Two wall is off the mark, point to 2. Now the black shirt, here's Zugaitz, post 5. That's low, and the point will go to the 5. Now in the gold, post number 6 is Lalu. Six will get the point. Lalu serving to Arunga in post 7. Strong right side there from Lalu. Urunga keeps the Bote in play. Kept it down the wall, too, and Lalu makes a wonderful catch, crashing into the wall. And that's a fine left side for Lalu, and he scores the point for the 6. Purple at post 8. Here's Dania to complete round 1. And a strong Rabote pass there by Lalu, point to 6. The double point round begins with Cabanillas, post number 1. All points are double in this spectacular 7 game. Point 6. Lalu has possible game point in post number 6. Trying to stop him will be Laborde in post 3. Possible game point, post 6. Point in game, post 6 for the 2 second and 5 third. In the night's 5th game, it was a run out for Lalu in post number 6. Argoitia second, post 2, third, post 5, Zugaitz. It's official, and the exact 6-2 is good for $70. The 2-6 Quinella for $44. 6-2-5 $2 trifecta, $404, and an 8-1-6 pick 3 combination yields $362.20. We're back to the superfecta in game number 6. The difference here is it's a singles match. Spectacular 9 scoring, and it also begins our pick 4. We'll try to get the winners of the next 4 games, our last 4 games of the night, on 1 ticket. There is a carryover too, so this could end up being very nice if you're able to hit it. A scratch in post number 7 has Benatrix replacing Echeverry. Echeverry out tonight. Benatrix will replace him in post number 7 in game 6. Our post time in 7 minutes for you to avoid being shut out.
got my heart no.
I know in the bed. Break your hand in. Get us every day. Got my heart no. I know in the bed. Break your hand in. Get us every day.
Copy my steel. Face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. No cap, I'm real. The plastic bars from a copy my steel. Copy my steel. Face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. No cap, I'm real. The plastic bars from a copy my steel. Plastic bars from a copy my steel.
I'm so hypnotized by the sound of your heartbeat. My soul is overwhelmed. I find it hard to be discreet. I feel your presence in the room. The way it's killing me is a murder. It's unheard of. Let's take the love imprisoned in us and let it go. The lights out. I feel you. You're inside. With this room, you're close by. I can't move. Paralyzed at the sight of you. You walk up, your hands out. I stand up, my guard's down. You whisper in my ear, paralyzed at the sight of you.
'Cause you get lost in the cover out of sight. And it's true, no one can discover all your lies, all your lies.
Got a few minutes until our spectacular 9 singles, which is Game 6. We've had some perfect games so far this evening out of those higher-numbered post positions, so we'll see if that continues. A little bit extra work, though, with a 9-point game.
Whose idea was it to have so many superfecta games, man? These games are.
I remember when that came in. That was in the 80s. That was my era when we had 12 games, and then we added a 13th, and Miami, I think, got up to 14 at one point. But the superfecta was the last year or two of my time because the pick 6 was the big thing.
Right, of course.
That was.
No, I'm talking about in these Dania performances this season. I mean, we only had 2 last year, now we have 3.
Mongo just pawn in Game of Life. I just show up, say my names, punch my score, and go home.
No, actually, we had some meetings about the bets and all that, and that's when it came up. Can we do 3 superfecta games? I said, well, if we're going to do 3, then we may as well end with a doubles game and make it a superfecta game.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then on Saturday, I guess you'll always have a 10th game, right? And
that'll be singles.
Yeah,
that'll be
that's back to
singles.
7.
But the 9th game, I think that there's always that that train of thought that, well, okay, so if the last game is singles, I'm not staying, I'm leaving, or I'm not betting it. And I don't know. I think it could be true that people prefer to close the performance off on a doubles game. But getting back to Palm Beach real quick, because Palm Beach Highlight was one of the courts that one of the few courts, and I think Rhode Island too, that had a granite back wall as well as the front wall. Most of these courts are built with just a concrete back wall, like the side wall. Like this wall here is concrete, but Palm Beach had the granite back wall, so the rebotes would come out like super fast off the back wall. And when you have guys like Felix and Elordui and maybe Bolivar and these guys that they throw pretty hard, and if it gets past the back quarter, the front quarter needs to be on his toes to be able to return that because it comes off really quickly off the back. Another quirk about that court was quirky, but it was good. But it was just it's different, like a different ballpark or something. But the front pad was like 2.5 feet high, and this one here is 3 feet.
I remember there was something unusual about the court. The wall I didn't even know about, but I remember there was some characteristic
the
as a
front
fan that I
pad
thought
was
yeah.
very, very low, which, okay, now it gives everybody the same advantage, but a guy that throws a lot of cortadas, a lot of two walls, he doesn't have to be as careful as you do on a court with a higher
Miami
pad.
always had the highest one, right? Did they not? Miami have the highest one?
No,
here?
I think they're all pretty standard. I mean, we just changed the pad downstairs, and it's 3 feet, and that's basically what I think all of them were, more or less. And then two more little quirks about that court. The white floor made it real hard to catch a ball off the bounds. And last but certainly not least, the wood apron, the out of bounds on the wood, was like 8 feet wide, where this one here is about 15 feet wide. And Miami, I know, is 15 feet. As a matter of fact, Fort Pierce and Ocala are like 17 or 18 feet wide. So it's like a lot of out of bounds. But Palm Beach had those 2 or 3 things that just made it different, It was, I mean, again, it's like I said, everybody has the same advantage. If you throw a cortada, you have the same one, But, anyways, I just wanted to mention that because that was a really cool but a really strange court.
I didn't remember the wood, but I remember the padding was lower.
Yeah.
Because I would go up there with my friend Mark Butchin, who ended up playing professionally.
Yeah, I played
and
with
we
Mark
would
a
do the
little bit.
after Mark and I. When Mark and I were up here, Mark was he was a scoreboard operator, and I was announcing. And Mark and I would go do like 2 hours up there, maybe 3 hours, and then go back to our respective homes, and then get ready to come here. Wednesday matinee, man, that was fun. Good times, good players they had.
And just for the record, everybody, because you know that nothing here is said and not listened to. I found out who Chick Check Chula was.
Do I know him?
No, you don't know him.
Okay.
I know him. I met him last year, probably for the first time, maybe second time, but I met him here at the casino. He's been a Highlight fan for years. He doesn't live in Florida, but he is coming down in a couple of weeks to visit.
Cool.
So thanks for texting me who it is, because I knew him, but I just wanted to be sure. So here we go.
All right, it's game 6 already? Holy smokes! This is Game 6 singles, spectacular 9 singles match. Points will double at the end of round number 1. Arietta will serve. He's got the red shirt on in post 1. Tukule will receive in the blue, post 2. The game is on. And great placement there by Arietta for the first point of the 1. Oyenard in the fight, post number 3. Right down the wall, finding a bote. Difficult catch by Oyenard, and a handsome right side. Arietta will save it, though. One more time, Oyenard hunting for the back wall. That time, chick-chack, point 3. Vicente in the green shirt, post number 4. Rebote dug out there by Vicente. Again, Oyenard punishing the back wall with his right side. A good Rebote on the right. And Oyenard makes a fine catch right at the feet. High bounce, Oyenard. Extra long Tejada, 2-bounce winner. Point to Vicente in post 4. Now Laborde in post 5. And Laborde gets the point for the 5. Here's a Raw in the gold, post 6. Chopped down nicely there by Aaron. And point to 6 to a wrong. Benetrix, brown shirt, post 7. That'll be a point for the 6. A Raw serving down to the Lalou in the purple to post 8. That's a 1-bounce winner for the 6. This is a spectacular 9 game. First and 9 will win. Raw now serving to Tukole in post 2. All points worth double value, where there's 2 apiece. Overserve, point 2. Arietta back in post 1. One bounce and good for the 1. Oyenard, post 3. Point to 3. Now Vicente, post 4. It's a great effort, but the shot too high, point to 4. Now the board, post 5. Two all in a Bote winner. It's a good shot, point to 5. Now the board will serve to Benetrix in post number 7. Did make it. Benetrix working the walls, and a tremendous effort. Great positioning there by Laborde. Two all to Bote. Takes the big bounce, but Benetrix on the attack. Drives a deep right side. A fine save. Benetrix with a passing shot, and that is going to be undiggable. Point to 7. Now Lalou, post 8. And a high bounce, and 8 is on the board. Every player has at least 2 points. Now it's Aron back in post 6. He has 3. And a good right side there from Lalou. Double point for the 8. Now to Collet, post 2. And that'll be point to 2 Collet in post 2. Now back in post 1 to receive the serve, Arietta. Point 2. Now post 3 returns. That's Oyenard. Out of play, point 3. Now Vicente in post 4. It's out of bounds. Hit the metal. Point 3. 7 points means possible game point for Oyonard in post 3. Here's Laborde in post 5. Possible game point for the 3. And Rabote is a winner. Point of game, post 3. Coming in second, Tukule in post 2. Lalou shows in post 8. The remaining 4 players will pair off for the 4th place to fill out the superfecta. 6 will serve to 1. Then 4 and 5 will meet, and the winners will face off for 4th. Point 6. Now 4 serves 5. Point 4. And to fill out the superfecta, Aron in post 6 will serve to Vicente in post number 4. Chick-Jack. 6 gets the point and takes the 4th position. It's Oyonard winning game number 6 in post 3. Tukule second in post 2. Lalou third in post number 8. And Aron takes the 4th place spot to fill out the superfecta. The official results show a 3-2 exacta for $141.60, a 2-3 Quinella $42.20, 3-2 a trifecta $415, 3-2 8-6 superfecta for $1, $1,237.50. And show tickets refund. We're down to our final 3 games of the evening here. And game number 7 returns us to spectacular 7 doubles with a scratch in post number 6. Uresti replacing Echeberry, who is out tonight. Uresti and Argoitia will be the new team in post number 6 in this upcoming 7th game. In the pick 4, your opening number is 3. And a reminder about game 7 starting the pick 3. Also, this reminder, if you haven't noticed on your way in, the bin or barrel, I should say, with a lot of tickets in there. Where'd they come from? Well, they're losing tickets. And tomorrow night we'll have our first drawing of the season to pick out 3 winners and turn those losing tickets into victory. Make sure you have your name, phone number, and your casino club card number on the back, and you have a chance to turn that losing ticket into casino free play tomorrow night. Top prize is $50, second prize is $30, third prize is $20. And again, you must have that card number. So if you're lacking in a card, head on over to the Players Club on the first floor by the valet parking entrance and get the card. It's free, and that puts you in the possibility of winning some casino free play on Friday night starting tomorrow here at the casino at Dania Beach. 6 minutes to post for game number 7. All right. Benny alternating between downstairs, hanging out in the TV room, and up here in the booth. You had a little conversation with the audience last night, hinting at something. Are you ready to tell us if it's happening, or you want to hint some more?
I am inching closer to finalizing the important stuff.
Okay.
But again, as I mentioned yesterday, I hit the ball across the pond. The ball has been hit back towards me. And actually, I hit 2 balls across the pond, and 1 ball has been hit back to me, and that is finalized. But I kind of want to, I kind of want to do both at the same time. So 2 surprises for next weekend, and I think I am 99.9% sure that I will be ready to make the announcement tomorrow. Maybe after we're doing a drawing here in house after Game 7. The person that I have helping me in the players' cage all of this week is not going to be here tomorrow because he has a very important competition that he has to participate in. So he won't be in tomorrow night. So I'll be in the cage hanging out with the boys during the games. But I'm going to break out after Game 7. We're going to do the drawing for the free play. And then maybe after Game 8, I'll come up here and we'll make the announcement.
Make it official. Okay.
We'll make it
All
official because, I mean, I got a lot of people that want to make it official. I mean, we want to get it out on Instagram and,
Sure.
we want everybody to know because this is one of those things that everybody has to be here next weekend. And I just saw a personal text from Chick Check Chula, which again, I told you,
who started this whole conversation tonight.
Yeah, I know who he is now.
Okay.
And he's told me that he's booked his flight and he's coming in, I think he said the 21st to the 23rd. And I didn't want to break his heart and say, dude, you need to change that for the 15th and the 16th.
Hopefully he had a non-refundable ticket.
And I also saw I think Toby One Kenobi, which he's a guy on Tiger's Truck Talk.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him. I met him for the first time last year. We sat down and talked for a while. So it's nice because a lot of people use handles, and I don't know who they are when they post.
Sure.
But then most of the people I know, some people I know who they are, and they don't know that I know who they are. So that's kind of fun too. But tomorrow, I promise you, do or die if it's happening or not. I mean, it seems to be happening. I mean, I'm already pretty prepared. But there is one tiny little thing that could just kind of push it back a bit.
Oh, okay. All right,
But
all right.
I'm
But
hoping
we're
that that's going
hoping
to be
that just-
resolved
all right, good,
by
good,
the
good,
time I wake up tomorrow. Again, my phone, I get WhatsApp messages at 3 a.m. because it's 9 a.m. Across the pond.
Yes, in a foreign land.
Right. So
Where highlight
so
players
hopefully
are
by
grown.
9 a.m. tomorrow, I will be able to make what I call a blockbuster
Wow,
announcement.
dang. All right.
But there you have it. That's all I got. What else you got? Because I'm going to be probably busy the rest of the night.
You know what?
and
That's
not coming
probably
back.
it for me. I'm looking forward to this finally happening, and even better, you're kind of you to pick a weekend where I'll be here since I'm going to be out of town Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, and I have
this
another,
Saturday and Sunday.
You know,
Do we want? Are we teasing the other like an even bigger announcement?
Well, no, I mean this weekend, for those that you know, and I'll let Big Dave may be sitting in for you on Saturday and Sunday.
Yep.
He's been going through some stuff, and I'll give him the liberty of telling everybody or not, and if he decides not to, then that's fine. But there is I'm going to go with 75% chance
That high?
that
Okay.
he will be here on Saturday
All right.
afternoon.
Well, I'm tuned in to all of that, and that's what I'm rooting for.
Yeah, me
I
too.
wish I could be here for that, but
Yeah.
obviously, if
He'll
one
be
of
here
us-
all day,
yeah.
double Saturday and Sunday. Now, here's the downside to all of that. If for whatever reason he cannot make it out, then I'm going to have to announce because
Well, even
our
worse
good
for
friend
you.
Pete is going to be out of town.
Yeah, he's got stuff going on
He's
too.
got
Actually,
stuff going on, and Big Dave's got stuff going on, and you got stuff going on, but yours is good stuff.
well, mine is recreational. My
Yes,
son
yours is good
yeah,
stuff.
my wife and I are going to take off for a
And
weekend
you
and
know
visit
what? And
our
unfortunately
youngest
for
son.
me, I got nothing going on, so I
wouldn't say that.
I'm the one that's going to have to announce.
I know. I'm
but-
not getting WhatsApp at 3 a.m. from foreign lands.
No, but you know what? I just would like everybody to, love it or leave it. Either you enjoy it and you're gonna, stick with me, or you just mute it, man. Just watch the games on mute. I've done that before.
Well, I have to put in the results when I come back to town.
Either you or Dave are gonna have to do it.
Well,
No,
I
can
know
do it.
Dave
I
wants
can
to be
do it,
here.
you know.
I guarantee you, Dave will want to be here. Hopefully, he'll be able.
Oh,
to
I know
to
he
get
wants
in.
to be here.
Yeah.
I know there's no doubt in my mind that he wants to be here. So let's keep our fingers crossed that
Absolutely.
he is here. And if he's here, I promise you that I will come on and join him and have some fun. And Dave always has some exciting stuff to talk about of the past too. So that's always fun with him.
All right, you guys ready for Game 7? Because we certainly are. Start of the pick 3 right here. Here we go.
I will see you guys tomorrow for the big announcement.
This is game number 7, a spectacular 7 doubles match. And the beginning of our second pick 3 of the night. Shanika and Laborde in the red of post 1 will be serving to Vicente and Atine there in the blue, post number 2. And we're underway in game 7. Pops out of the cesta, point to 1. Lulu and Tukule in the white, post number 3. Hey, Cortada And a winner, point 3 on the right side cortada from Lalou. Now Benetrix and Oyonard paired in the green at post number 4. That's a vicious carom by Lalou, point 3. Raw and Cabanillas now in the black at post 5. Robote saved by Lalou, and off the cesta, so 3 will get that one. Uresti and Argoitia now in the goal to post 6. Uresti substituting for Echeberry, who was scratched this evening. Down the wall, and double bounce. 2 bounces, point 6. Adieta and Danielle now, brown shirts, post 7. Put that on the board for the 6. Urrutia and Wayardi in the purple to post 8 to end the single points round. Taken off the wall there by Uresti. It's out of play. Point to 6. Points should double for the remainder of the game. Here's Vicente and a tie in post 2. A splitter, and it works. Point 2. Chanika and Laborde at post number 1. quite get there. Point to the 2. Now the 4 team, Benetrix and Oyonard. At the back wall, the grab by Tyne. At the back wall, Oyonard hangs in tough. And 4 will be on the board there. Here's Aron and Cabanillas in post 5. And a serve killed there by Aron, point to 5. Now back at post 3, it's Lulu and Tukule. Point of the 5. 5 serving the 7 team of Arietta and Danielle. Point to 7. Now the 8, Iruchia and OARD. That's a winner off the stolen serve by Ruccia, point to the 8. Now Now post 6, it's Uresti and Argoitia. Tough grab pulled off there by Arutia. What a wonderful catch there by Argoitia. Gamate, and a great shot. Arrutia, point to the 8. Terrific point. Here's Shanika on the board at post number 1. Sidewall catch and a great one. However, a lot of spin on that ball. So it's too high. Point to the 8. Now possible game point for post 8, Arrutia and OARD. Here is the 2 team, Vicente and Atine. Possible game point for the 8. Point 2. Possible game point now for Vicente and Atine in post 2. Here's Benetrix and Oyonard, post 4. Tejada, 2 bounces, point 4. Now it's Lalou and Tukule back on the concha in post number 3. Point to 4. 4 has a possible game point. Here's the 5 team. Aral and Cabanillas. Now it's possible game point for post number 4. Out of play. Point 2. The 5. Now 5 has possible game point. That's Aral and Cabanillas. Here's Arrieta and Danel, post 7. Now 5 with a chance to win. Yeah, that's a juggle. The ball was not cleanly caught. It was juggled. Point to 7. Now in post number 6, Uresti and Argoitia. Overserve, point 6. 6 has possible game point. Here's Chanika on the board at post number 1. Possible game point, post 6. Out of play. Scored that one for the 1. Well, back with a possible game point. It's Arrutia and Oyerdi in post number 8. 8 will be receiving serve with a chance to win again. Great catch made there by Rutia. And a Ramate winner by Chanika, point to 1. And we have run into game point. The 1 will be serving to the 2 as Vicente and the Tyne. The winner of the point will win the game. Vicente, it's a hot reverse. Oh, what a grab by Laborde. Swinging and missing out of Bote, pointing game to the 2. 4 and 5 to face off. Place and show. And point goes to the 5. Now the show point, 8 will serve 4. Point of the 4, they take the show. Went through a lot of game points and finally emerging on top in game 7, Vicente and Tyne in post 2, Raw and Cabanilla second in post 5, third in the 4 post, Benetrix and Oyonard. Two 5 exacta, $100.20. 2-5 Quinella, $42.40. 2-5 4 $2 trifecta, $649. Second number in the pick 4, first number in the pick 3, 2. More doubles and more spectacular 7 scoring, and the daily double returns for our final 2 games of the performance. A scratch in post number 2, Raw will be replacing Echeverry, Raw and Uranga in post number 2. That's the official team in game 8. And if you are daily double betting or advanced betting on game 9, Echeverry is scratched from post number 5. Lee Boys, number 27. Lee Boys will take his place. So Echeverry out of the daily double. And in game 8, his place being taken in post number 2 by Errol. 7 minutes to post on game 8. This is game number 8, Spectacular 7 doubles match. It does feature our second daily double. The boys and Argoitia. They're in the red of post 1, serving to Ara and Uranga. Blue post 2. And we're underway. That sails out of bounds, and one gets the first point. Arietta and Oyard back in post 3, the white shirts this time. That's out, point 3. Here's Benetrix with Laborde in the green shirts, post number 4. Winning forward. Jagoba and Oyenard are paired on the black shirts, post number 5. Took an unusual bounce. It'll be a single point for post 5. They'll stay out and serve to the gold in post number 6. That'll be Aresti and Danielle. Inside's open. Point 6. Vicente and Atine, the brown shirts, opposed number 7. and 7 scores. Now Chanika and Zugaitz, they're in the the purple at post 8 to complete the single points round. Toward the inside and racing over to make the grab, Chanika. Sideball catch, Zugaitz. That's out, point 7. Points are doubled. Here's post 2, Ara and Uranga. Devote fired from the wood by Vicente. Heavy left side by Uranga. Vicente back. Able to get the big bounce on the Devote, point to 7. Post 1 is back. Libois and Argoitia. Chopped down beautifully there by Libois. Snap and a Bote save. Bramate caught on the wood by Libois. Tremendous hustle, and the Cortada spins out of the basket, point to 1. Now Adieta and Oyard in post 3. Tough catch, back wall pulled off there. Dania plays the 2-0 Bote from the floor. It's caught. And there's an old-fashioned throw from Dania. Quick return. Argoitia, powerful right side. And a point to one. Possible game point for post one. Serving the 4, Benetrix and Laborde. Possible game point post one. Superb catch by Benetrix. Another one, this time at the ankles, goes over the top of the right side. That's a tough shot. Point to 4. Now Jagoba and Oyenard back in post number 5. Going over the top of that right side. It's cut off nicely by Jagoba. The Cortada comes all the way toward the backcourt, so Oyenard was in perfect position. A smooth catch by Laborde. Saved there by Benetrix. Cortada again, and again to the backcourt. Positioned by Laborde. Way to 4. Now Benetrix and Laborde have possible game point in post 4. This is Uresti and Donnell in post 6 trying to stop them. And stop them they do. Point to 6. Now Chanika and Zugaitz in post number 8. Out of bounds, point 6. Possible game point for Aresti and Danelle in post 6. Here's the 2. Aron and Urunga. Possible game point, post 6. Back. Save made, but it's out. Point to the 2. Now the 7, Vicente and a tie. Great catch to the backcourt by Urunga. And Urunga slings it back into play. Vicente faked the softer shot and didn't get much on it. High bounce handled beautifully by Aron. Scoop, Urunga. And a tricky catch made by a Tyne. Karen for the backcourt by Urunga. Run down by Vicente. Comes backcourt Tata. And a point to 7. Possible game point now for post 7. Vicente and a Tyne. Here's Arietta and Oyardi in post 3. Possible game point for the 7. That's too high. It's out of play. Point a game, post 7. Next step will be solving place position with 1 serving 4. It's illegal 2-wall serve. The ball can only strike 1 wall in a Quinella game. The front wall first, I should say. So that illegal serve will give the point to the 4. Their second. Now 6 and 1 will play with 6 serving to 1. Great save. Counter on the inside. That's 2 bounces. Point to the 6. They show. Again, a quick clarification on the previous call. In Quinella play, which is what this is, you cannot serve sidewall first. You've got to hit the front wall first with your serve. Next month, when we start our tournament and get partido play into action, a sidewall serve is allowed. Vicente and Atine win this game in post 7. Benetrix on the board, second post 4. Oresti and Donnell, third at post 6. 7-4 exacta, $36. 4-7 Quinella, $22.40. 7-4-6 trifecta, $380.20. Second number in the pick 3, third number in the pick 4 is the 7, and our final game tonight features more doubles and spectacular 9 scoring makes a comeback. That means the superfecta is back into play in this final game of the evening, and the scratch in post number 5. Echeverry is out. Lee Boys, number 27, will take his place. Lee Boys in post 5, along with Tukule in game number 9. Post time in 6. Don't be shut out. And we wrap up the evening with game number 9, a spectacular 9 doubles match featuring the Superfecta. We'll begin with Jagopa and Oyonard serving in the red at post 1 with Arrutia and Danel in the blue, post number 2. Receiving. There's the serve. The game is on. Point 2. Vicente and a tie in the white at post 3. Inside placement, and it's well done by Vicente. The 2-bounce winner gives 3 a point. Here's Lalu and Uranga in the green shirts at post 4. That's a point for 3. The boys and Tukule in the black at post 5. The boys filling in for Echeverry. There's a Costado looking good, and that'll check up point to 5. Uresti and Zugaitz in the gold shirts, post number 6. Down the inside and right on the wall. Point 6. Aral and Cabanillas in the brown at post number 7. Aral Ramate, anticipation by Uresti. And a winning return from the wood, point to 6. Arieta and Argoitia. They're the purple shirts at post 8 to conclude round 1. It landed in. And 6 will score. Now Jagoba and Oyonard begin the double points round in post number 1. Points are double. Point 6. 6 serving the 2, Ruccia and Donnell. Little change of pace there, but Uresti anticipated. He just unloads, and great positioning by Donnell. That, however, will clip the wall and go away from the court. Point to 6. And it is possible game point for Uresti and Zugaitz in post number 6. Here's Lalu and Urunga in post 4 to try to stop them. 6 with possible game point. Way to 4. Now Vicente in a tie, post 3. That bounced twice, and it's a winner for Vicente, point to 3. Natalie Boys and Tukule, post 5. And that is a stolen serve for the Mate winner for Lee Boys, point to 5. Now Aron and Cabanillas, post 7. That's 2 points for post 7. Adieta and Argoitia in post 8. From the backcourt, the grab made by Agortia, long throw. And Ronk goes to the inside, and Adieta saw that one coming. Scooped up just before the ball went away. Ronk tries for the high bounce. Adieta handles the bote corrido and is able to get it back into play without holding it. And that Ramate, too good. 0.7. Beautiful shot by Ron. Now Jagoba and Oyonard in post 1. Serve went over. Point of 1. Now post 2, Arrutia and Donnell. Hey, Cortada goes all the way to the backcourt where Donnell was waiting. Tough catch by Oyonard. And equally difficult for Donnell. Jagoba firing a Ramate. Aggressive. Point of 1. Back with possible game point, it's Uresti and Zugaitz in post number 6. 1 will serve, 6 has the chance to win. Point of the 1. It's a 9-point game, so now with 6 points, post 1 serving to the 4, Lulu and Uranga. That's an overserve, and that's a point of the 4. Now Vicente in a tie in post 3. And perfection off the stolen serve by Vicente, point 3. 3 serving the 5, Libois and Tukule. Point 2, post 3. And now with 8 points, Vicente and Atine have a possible game point. Here's Arieta and Argoitia in post 8 to try to stop them. A great Rabote save by Argoitia. And Ramate is right there, point of game, post 3. Coming in second, the 6. The 1 is third, and for 4th place, 7 will serve 4 to round out the Superfecta. Point 4, they're 4th. Game 9 won by Vicente and Atine in post 3. Uresti and Zugait second in post 6. Post 1 was third, Chigoba and Oyonard on the 4-4th. Lulu and Uranga, 3-6 Exactus 60-40, 3-6 Quinella 26-60, 3-6-1 Trifecta 244-40, 9-14-10 for the Superfecta for $1. The Daily Double is 7-3, $32, and we have a pick 4 winner. 4 out of 4 for a 3-2-7-3, $671.50. And in the pick 3, 273, $66. That'll do it for this evening at the Casino at Dania Beach as year number 70 of Dania Highlight continues tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And don't forget, tomorrow night will be the first time we're going to be drawing losing tickets and trying to turn them into winners. We'll have 3 winners tomorrow night. If you have a losing ticket from this game, don't forget to fill it out with your name, your phone number, and your Players Club Casino card number. And you will be eligible for tomorrow night's drawing. It's right over there on your way out in that big barrel. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 for Dave Lamont. So long from the Sunshine State.